What is going on, folks? It's your man Jay. So you guys, the Galaxy S10 Plus owners might be thinking, well, what about us? So I compared the size of the Galaxy Note 9 to the obviously one of the upcoming Galaxy Note 10 devices, and it's relatively small. This is a smaller version, so it's going to be good. But what about the S10 Plus owners? So in this video, just a quick overview and a look at the size of the Galaxy Note compared to the Galaxy S10 Plus. Now, this is kind of strange that Samsung is going to go ahead and release a Note in a smaller form factor than some of the Galaxy S line devices. This is definitely different from them, but this is something that I think they're trying to go ahead and reach a broader market. The S line is their bread and butter, obviously. But the Galaxy Note has always been a fan favorite, not just business owners. So here it is next to a dummy unit, and I got to stress dummy unit. That's an inside joke. For those that follow me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Mr. J.L. Williams. Check the links in the description if you want to follow me in different places, my other channel as well. But this is the Galaxy S10 Plus dummy unit, and you can see it too is obviously bigger than the Galaxy Note 10, the smaller variant, and this is a huge surprise that Samsung is doing this, but in fact they are. Also, in this video, I want to talk about the pricing, suggested pricing, or of what these devices, the new Notes, are actually going to cost. Kind of strange. They're expanding their market for who's buying their products, pretty much. Eventually, it almost seems like they want the Galaxy Note line to outsell or start to sell more than the S line. That'll be hard to do, but it's definitely possible, because if they're making small versions of the Note like this with full screen, Galaxy S10 owners, you really can just move over to a Note and be happy. Now, there are 3 versions of the Galaxy S10, but this being the biggest one, and you can see how small this Note 10 is, the smaller version of it is next to this. I think Samsung, like I said in the other video, I think they're on to something, man. I think they're really trying to move people to the Galaxy Note line. This phone is going to have full screen, so it's going to make the Galaxy S10 owners, or that Galaxy S10 devices look not dated, but less appealing. They've positioned the cameras in a different orientation. It's just going to be a different thing from Samsung. So talking about the price of the Galaxy Note 10 is suggested to start at $950 on this model. Now, that is something that is actually pretty interesting when you think about it. They're starting the Galaxy Note line at a much more reasonable price compared to some, because you have S10s that cost $1,500. Now, well, yes, those are the higher tier ones, but you could just buy a Galaxy Note 10 in the smaller variant and get 6 gigs, 256 gigs of storage for $950, if those numbers are correct. Now, speaking of pricing, $950 is supposed to be the starting price for this, and the starting price on the bigger variant is supposed to be $1099. Now, when I think about that, I think like, whoa, okay, this is a Galaxy Note line. This is their boss line that, people jumped on board with and really got excited about. So this is kind of strange, but it's definitely doable. It's doable. That they can sell a lot more of these than Galaxy S devices. They just have to position themselves, and I think they will be able to do it. Now, would you pay $950 for a smaller variant of the Galaxy Note 10, seeing as what it's going to be packing? I mean, this just the display alone, and some people were concerned about it being a 1080p display. Personally, I don't see how a person could complain about that, seeing as though, other OEMs have been doing this for years, man, bringing out high-priced 1080p displays, even 720p or 828 displays or whatever the resolutions are. Plenty of other companies bring out phones that have a 1080p display, but will they match Samsung's 1080p display? If in fact this is a 1080p display, it's going to be on the smaller variant. So it's up to you to decide what you think about this, but I personally feel like Samsung is going to sell a heck of a lot more of the smaller variants, and you might even find some really good deals on the smaller variant. To our surprise, there might be some really good deals. They already got trade-in values of $600 on certain phones, man. They offer me $600 for my iPhone 10. I mean, we're talking about the 10, not the 10s. The 10, $600. That is a nice piece of change for that 2-year-old phone. Yeah, that's pretty doggone good. So anyway, it's your man Jay, man. The Galaxy Note 10, the smaller variant, is looking pretty good, man. I mean, I don't know. I said in the other video, I definitely plan on grabbing the bigger version, but I don't know what I'll do. You know, this video is a discussion video ahead of time. The phone isn't out yet at the recording of this video. So depending on when you're watching this, you know, be mindful of that when you decide to comment. But size means everything nowadays, man. And if they can give us a full screen, that's going to be really nice, which they in fact are in the Galaxy Note line. So this is going to be interesting, folks. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed discussion video on the Galaxy Note 10 size comparison next to the Galaxy S10 Plus. S10 owners, would you move to a Galaxy Note device permanently? You're basically picking up the S Pen. You're getting more storage according to the leaks. 256 gig. That's going to be nice for a baseline, if that in fact is true. I don't know. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care.